Hey there. So it's time for an update after my course creation, and I want to let you know how things are going. My name is Kelly. I'm a financial coach, and I'm building my business from the ground up, and I'm taking you with me. So, my last endeavor was creating a course around my budgeting system that I've created. My budgeting system is named Buckets Make Sense. It is known specifically for its simplicity and that all of your expenses go in one of three buckets. So I created this course, I launched it, and I got crickets. I got zero sales. But I want to take that and I want to put it aside just for a second. And I want to talk to you about the mindset change that has happened in me since creating my course. And I'll say this even started partway through the course when I started realizing and it started dawning on me the potential of what a course could do for my business. So, as a financial coach, I in the last few years have kind of converted from one-on-one coaching to live workshops. I do live workshops quarterly at a mutual workspace, and then I also sell it to businesses and they will hire me to come in and do a live workshop for their employees. So that's been kind of my existence up to this point. I have thought to myself, I'm going to create a course. I'm going to create a course, but it never happened. And so in the last month or so, I have went all in and I actually created my course. So let me tell you about the mindset change that has happened. I have started realizing the potential to sell my Buckets Make Sense system, my signature system that I created. I have realized the potential of being able to sell that outside of my local town. Now, common sense tells you that I realized this before, but I don't think I fully understood what it would do for me, even mentally. So, what it's done is I have this product, this system that I created that I can sell. But what it's done is it's made perfect clarity for me around the content that I want to create. And so, as I've thought about creating content to sell my course, I realized I need to make content that helps people realize that budgeting doesn't need to be difficult. You don't have to save receipts, track every dollar, use a spreadsheet to have a really good budget. It's put such clarity around what kind of content I would want to create as a content creator. And I started realizing that YouTube would probably be one of the best advertising engines of anything I could do. Whereas before, when I was doing a YouTube video, it was one of those things that was kind of like something I needed to do. And I don't mean this channel. I don't mean this build a business channel where we're sharing together as business owners what works and what doesn't. I have another channel that is about simple budgeting. It is around my budgeting system. And in fact, I'll say just as a side note, it has went from I had one video on how to preserve leftovers, and I had other videos on the simplicity of budgeting, other videos on mindset. I mean, it's been kind of like all over the place, all to do with saving money, but there hasn't been an extreme focus. Whereas now I can see where my content needs to go. If I want to be able to sell my course, I need to let people know that it doesn't have to be difficult to budget their money. And I have the solution. I have a different way of budgeting. And so all of my content creation has become so crystal clear to me. All of a sudden, I'm realizing I have so much to say about this topic and I could make endless amount of videos. And so that's been exciting to me. And then I've also realized that YouTube isn't just one more thing to do, but that it is and probably will become more and more the engine of my business. And so this summer, I plan to go all in on my other channel. I'll make videos along the way here when I get an opportunity to update you guys. And if you have questions that you would like to have answered around workshops and course making and this transition that's going on with me, leave them in the comments and I will answer them. I'll try to make a video to even cover it if it's something that needs that much explanation. But for now, I'm going to go all in on my other channel. I will be doing videos that have better content, deeper content, longer content. And so, in just more of my effort. And it wasn't like I was trying to not put much effort into YouTube, it was just one more thing to do on top of getting ready for a workshop, on top of one-on-one coaching, on top of. And you know exactly what I mean because you're a business owner and you're trying to build your business. You know exactly what I'm saying here. And so what I'm going to concentrate on is creating good videos, longer content, and also building my email list. That has never been a real focus. It's been something in the back of my mind, like, yeah, that would be nice, but it's not been something I have done consistently and really worked at. And so that's going to be something I'm going to really try to do to build that. And so far, I've not been real successful in building my email list. And so I'll concentrate on coming up with something that would be extremely valuable for people and that they might want to get that so that I could build my email list. I have a free bill cleanup, which is phenomenal, but I don't know that it has been the attraction that I would like it to be. And so the thing that I'm thinking about doing right now is now that I have my course created, I can do the very first lesson in my course, which doesn't teach my system, but it gives a really good overview and how it helps a person to be able to learn how to budget who has never budgeted before, or maybe they've budgeted and they hate it because of the traditional reasons of keeping receipts and using spreadsheets and the other things that people don't like, the cash envelope system. So I think that will help me to build my email list so that I will be able to send out more information and helpful emails and advertisements for my Buckets Make Sense budgeting course. And so I think it's just all working together. And then, as just a quick follow up here at the end of the video, I do want to let you know along the way, I did have a sale of my course, which was a cherry on top. It was last Saturday morning. I got a notification on my email that someone had bought my course. And I already knew the information is good. And I want to say that because not because I think it's so good, but because it's sold dozens of times here in my local town. So it's already been, I can't think of the word, justified or, solidified that it is of interest to people. But what the sale of my course did is it just gave me that little bit of a leg up, thinking someone was interested enough in what I had to say that made them want to go and get my course. And that is going to be the focus of this summer. And it probably, I'm assuming, will go into the fall and continue from there. But I will try to kind of keep you updated. Right now on my other channel, I have 6 subscribers. So it is like baseline. It is starting from ground zero. I'm really starting at the very bottom with my YouTube channel, and I'm just going to start putting some really good effort. Right now, I'm going to do 1 video per week. I'm going to commit to that, 1 video per week, and then possibly a second one, maybe a little bit shorter one. And I may even use some of the information from the first longer form video that I make. And when I say a shorter one, I don't mean 30 seconds. I mean 3 or 4 minutes, maybe, opposed to the longer I'll probably shoot for around 20 minutes. And so that's where I'm at. That is the update on my business. And I'm hoping that someone else that's watching this, that you're putting on your makeup or you're working out or you're out for a walk and you're listening to this and you're thinking, wait a second, maybe I need to create something I can sell. And maybe YouTube needs to become more of an essential part of my business. So, all right, I will let you know how things are going in the next month or so. And like I say, in the meantime, if you have anything specifically about building a business the way I've done it, put it in the comments and I will do my very best to answer it. Until next time, I hope you have a great summer and I hope that your business is going really well. You're learning, growing, and really glad to have the freedom to be an entrepreneur. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.